All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and today we have a really cool watch from a brand new company called Ardor and Forge. These guys are out of Tyrone, Pennsylvania, and they've done a really good job putting together this field watch. Thanks to Zach, the owner of the company, for letting me check this watch out here on the OFD channel. And not only will it be on my channel, it's also going to be on Marshall Time, so stay tuned for that coming up here in the next week. Guys, it's a really nice looking field watch, well put together, good specifications. I want to kind of talk to you a little bit about that here before we get it closer to the camera. First of all, I want to talk to you guys about the name of the watch. This is the Rothrock Detweiler. Now, the Rothrock comes from the name of the Rothrock State Forest in Pennsylvania. Detweiler is from Detweiler Run, which is in that state forest, the Rothrock State Forest. Funny, I was out in Pennsylvania in August, and I actually drove through a portion of that state forest when I was driving from State College down to Lancaster, and it's absolutely beautiful country. All the forest out there in Pennsylvania absolutely blew my mind. It was my first time out there, and it's really beautiful. Now, Zach and his friends are into getting out there in the outdoors, camping, wilderness, hiking, doing all that kind of fun stuff. And so he wanted to develop a watch that kind of met his lifestyle needs, and he really did a great job. And he wanted to do that by breaking out of that mold of the typical diver's watch, and I think he really did a good job here. Now, let's talk really quickly about the dimensions on this watch, because I think he hit it right on with those. You have a 42 millimeter case from side to side, not including the crown guard on the watch, of course, 50 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip. You have a 22 millimeter lug opening, and the thickness of the watch comes in at a really nice and comfortable 12.3 from the bottom of the case to the top of the flat sapphire crystal. So really good looking watch overall. The dimensions, the specs are really nice. And I think that just reaching out and trying to do something different was a really good idea, Zach. Excellent. Thank you for getting this watch out to the channel for me to look at. Let's go ahead and pause it, get it up here closer to the camera, and we'll talk a little bit more about this watch. All right, so this is the Detweiler model. Now, in the Rothrock series, they do have a number of different ones available in colorways, so definitely go over to the website and check out what they have there. I happen to love this one. I'm a big fan of green dials, and I think this kind of almost olive green dial really makes this watch pop, especially with the combination of these orange hands they've put on the watch and the orange logo up there at the top. Really nice. Now, the finish on this watch is a PVD coated sand cast style finish. So you get this really rugged, almost antique but industrial feel on the watch. Really feels like it's rugged, and you're not going to have any kind of problems with it at all. The wood accents on the watch really make it for me. I love, as you can see on the inside, that chapter ring is wood. There's also wood on the crown here of the watch. This is oak. And also on the rotor on the watch, they've applied a thin piece of oak, which is like, I think that's laser engraved or laser etched with the Rothrock logo there. So really cool looking watch. The dial on the watch is laid out in your typical field watch style with those Arabic numerals all the way around there. They are painted on with Super-LumiNova, so we'll get a Loom shot at the end. Done really well. All the logos on the watch are actually painted on the dial. So nice olive green dial. The sweep of the second hand, this is running the Seiko NH35 movement. Really good movement. Hacking hand windable movement. Approximately 40 to 42 hours of power reserve. Beats at 21,600 vibrations per hour. And it's just a really good get it done movement. Flipping it over and taking a look at that movement, you guys can see the case back on the watch. Now, it appears that this is also either a sapphire crystal or AR-coated mineral crystal, but either way, you can see that blue tint to the AR coating they're using on here. Probably the first time I've ever seen a watch with wood on the movement or decorating the movement like that, so it looks good. The canvas strap on the watch is very heavy duty, very nicely done. It is leather lined, as you could probably tell there when I had it flipped over. It has the Ardor and Forge logo on it there. I didn't tell you guys, but Ardor and Forge actually means passion and creation. Yeah, so that's kind of neat. This keeper for the strap is just really neat. I've never seen a keeper like this. A leather craftsman out of Pennsylvania has done this for them, and I think he's done a really nice job. It looks good. The buckle, of course, matches the case finish on the watch, so that looks nice. So let's go ahead and pause it, get this watch on my 7-inch wrist, and then, like I said, we'll definitely go up that Loom shot of the Rothrock. Now, over at the website, I did notice this watch has the wood accents, which I pointed out. And I think with the combination of this case finish, which is very tough, very rugged, with the softness or the warmness of that wood, it's a really great combination. But if you're not a fan of wood in watches, you can actually buy these watches no wood versions. So they'll actually have, maybe plastic or something else like that inside of there. I don't know why you'd want to substitute plastic for wood. I think the wood is a really cool touch. I'm not into all wooden watches. I'll tell you guys that right now. But these wood accents on the watch, they're really cool. They look really good. Retail price on these watches will be at $375 US. They're currently on pre-order, so at the website you do have to put in a pre-order for them. Check out all the different colors and variations they have over there. It's going to be a really nice get-it-done watch. The 50mm case on my 7-inch wrist sits really, really well. 42 from side to side always is a sweet spot for me. I'm usually wearing a 41 to 42mm watch. 22mm lug openings, especially with the pierced lugs they're using on this watch. Strap changes are going to be a breeze, and it's going to be fun to change the straps out if you want to on the watch. They do offer some other leather straps there at the website, so check those out when you're checking out the watches. All right, guys, let's dim the lights and let's go out with the Loom shot. Now, I think you guys, it's not completely dark in here, but I think this will give you guys a good idea. They are using Swiss Super-LumiNova here on this watch, so it does get a really, really nice glow. Now, the hands actually glow orange, which is a little bit hard to tell in this light, and the indices are obviously green, but let me go ahead and cover it up, and you guys can see the orange on the hands. I think that's really, really cool. It makes a huge difference. And the Loom does last a long, long time. Now, this is a prototype model, so I'm not exactly sure if they're going to apply any more Loom, but right now, it looks really, really good. So, all right, guys, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. Check out Ardor and Forge watches. Watch for this watch to be on the Marshall Time channel here coming up very soon. And guys, thanks for tuning in. If you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.